Hello, friends. I'm back again with another crazy fasting protocol. Yes, so last time I did 5 days fasting challenge, and this time I'm gonna do this thing for 2 weeks. So, like last time, it was not straight 5 days, it was for 36 hours, then 12 hours of refeed, and followed by 72-hour fast. And in the similar way, I'm gonna do this time, and there will be some feeding windows, but very brief. So it will be more fasting oriented and less feasting oriented uh, experience and experiment, whatever you say, because I don't know how will it go, because I'm gonna take one day at a time. So before going into the details of this fasting, hi Akhilesh, I'm doing great, man. You tell. And so yeah, so this fasting protocol originally uh, designed or tossed by a healer, I should say, because he was someone uh, whom we really don't know in this era, because it's a very old uh, book from known as Rational Fasting, and it was written by Arnold Arrett, and I'm still reading this book, so I can't just go ahead and give you what exactly he's trying to say. But I came to know about this fasting experiment from Elliot Hulse. He did this rational fasting experiment, and there's so many other people who followed him in his journey. And according to him, it was a spiritual experience. And I will also share my uh, two important success in last two long-term fasting. One was 3 days water fast, which I did in June, and after that, my dependency on diet soda considerably reduced. I was addicted to diet soda, especially diet coke, and I couldn't go without two or three uh, cans of diet coke. But after that fast, even during that fast, I thought it's just a zero sugar drink, so I should go ahead with this. But uh, you know, like I was dependent on that, and suddenly I just get. I mean, I didn't even try, and I just left it. So that happened. Like fasting really help you in getting away from addiction. And the another fast which I did in early August, a 5 days fasting experiment, again suggested by Elliot Hulse. And it is something very touchy and personal subject. I I'm actually I was actually fond of watching porn, and after doing this 5 days fasting experiment, somehow I lost the interest in unnecessarily wasting my time and energy in porn. So we all have our own issues and we face them. But I think fasting makes us stronger. It makes us think deeply and focus on some things which are very important. Because when your energy is really low, then you only think about the most important things. And definitely, when you are on a 3 day fast or 4 day fast, your energy will go down, and you will have to choose what you actually want to do with that less energy, and you will only choose, then you will only choose the right thing. It is right thing because it your survival is dependent on that right thing. Okay, what Rahul is saying, and I should not do it. Yeah, Rahul, if you really want to get addicted to internet porn, you should keep sticking to that. But I'm telling you, I will read few important books, also some quotes and all during this 14-day fasting, which will I'll start from coming Monday actually. So I will definitely give my viewpoint on that because it took me a lot of time uh, to get out of this addiction and porn addiction. Trust me, it's way more dangerous than any other form of addiction. I'm doing great, Rajiv. Thanks for asking. Consistently following me and encouraging my efforts in movement and in fasting and in other endeavors. So I had just made some notes and I'll share with you. So according to Eliot, he says long-term fasting, long-term fasting is like nature's surgery table. So when you are on a long-term fast, then slowly, your mental clarity or not mental clarity, I should say, your all the garbage in your brain and your body starts getting out. It comes on the surface and eventually burns if you are able to persist. So, if you really want to go deeper without any external surgery and external help, you should think about long term fasting. I'm not saying go crazy like on this 14-day journey, but you can start with a 24-hour fast. Water fast will be helpful there. One day fast is not that hard, but yes, I understand in the beginning that one day fast is also pretty challenging. Another thing is our addiction to food. These days, food is available on our fingertips, and uh, no matter what we say that we don't have time and blah blah blah, but we have more than enough time these days. Everything is on our fingertips. We just order the food, we just gulp it without even thinking that what the hell we are putting inside our body. And we don't consider food as fuel, we consider it something to gratify our primal urges. So that's why people indulge in alcohol and high carbohydrate foods and whatnot. And as as porn fuck up your brain in the same manner, these high calorie processed food, this also fuck up your body and mind. So if you want to get rid of this and you're fighting with all these habits and you really want to get out of this, go on a long-term fasting. And long-term fasting means 24 to 72-hour fast. You can start doing like every 15 day or every month for that matter. It will really help you. There is another thing. We think while fasting we can't do workout. More or less it is true. When you are deprived, then you don't want to do workout. But think about the people who think they need to eat 6 meals a day to be able to do workout, to lose fat, to build muscles. I mean, this is insane. 6 meals. Who has time to eat 6 meals? I don't think anyone have time to eat 6 meals. But people are eating 6 meals because uh, some what not celebrity dietitian have suggested them to eat 6 meals. But no, hello ma'am. So people who thinks they are freak of nature, they can't live without 3 4 meals. They can't work out without gulping their pre-workouts. They can't work out if they are not working out in AC. Such weak generation, in such weak times we are living in, and we are losing the toughness. We don't fight. Like there are no external fights these days. There are no wars. So what we are actually trying to do? So we have to create the wars within. And fasting, long-term fasting is a war with yourself, war with your bad habits. And as Eliot says, that I mean, some women might feel offended, but he says that a modern man is now not able to even understand what being a real man is all about. Real man take the challenges of our life head on. They don't go in the shell. They come out and they fight their own wars. But what is happening right now? Nothing of that sort. We are just being couch potato, and if we are doing something, we are doing in the comfort. Real workout happens if you have the courage to go out in 50 degrees temperature and you are able to do something for someone. That is real work, and that's rare, and I'm not asking you to do that. But, and for that matter, I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just sharing my views, and my view is I want to make myself mentally very tough. Like uh, like my my long term inspiration, he has written this book. I will tell you the name of the book, and you should go ahead and read this book. The name of the book is Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. So he said that we are so weak, we are so sissified, we don't want to take any challenges in our life. And even if we are in the gym, we are too cushioned. We wear those gloves in our hands. And just after workout, we need that goddamn protein shake. So we don't lose any muscle. Do you think our ancestors survived millions of years by gulping protein shake day in, day out? No. They, when they used to get hungry 2, 3, 4 days, then they used to run after the wild animals and then hunt them, and then they used to get the food. And here we get agitated by just missing one meal, or just missing anything. So today it was all about ranting and telling you my perspective, that why I want to do this challenge and this fasting. Definitely there'll be physical benefits. I'll be able to get rid of a lot of toxins, and if I could do it completely till 14 days, I'll be able to lose around 20 to 25 pounds, and that'll be great. Like, yes, I'm eating like a pig for last few months, so I would love to lose that extra bullshit which I have gained in my body and mind. There'll be a redemption for me. So it is going to be my redemption, and tomorrow I will share what exactly we, or I should say I am going to do for 14 days, how this whole fasting will be planned, like what will I do on Monday and Tuesday and blah blah blah. I'll inform it in a precise manner, and in on day 3 I will let you know what kind of uh, supplements, if you are into supplements, because some things will definitely help you, like some electrolytes, because drinking plain water for 14 days will not be a good idea. So third day I'll talk about supplements and salts, and what kind of feeding window we'll have. And day 4 I'll talk about workout, what kind of workouts you can do before, during, and after the ending of your fasting. And on day 5 I'll share with you how to break such long fasts. So I mean, this very eventful week for me. I will gather a lot of information and I'll share with you all, and I will uh, read this book and some excerpts from this book. I just told you the name, it's very complicated name for me. Yeah, so Arnold Arrett's book, Rational Fasting. We will go deeper into this concept of rational fasting, and let's make our life uh, running around fasting. Let's make fasting based lifestyle. Only feed yourself when you actually need it, in place of just stuffing yourself with the food. That's my message, and that's my motto uh, behind this fast. And I hope some of you may join me, and we'll go in this journey, and I'll try to help you as much as I can. But if you have any physical issues, please consult with your doctors before going into this journey, because I'm not a doctor and I'm doing this experiment on myself. So I cannot take any responsibility if something goes wrong to you. So I'm making it pretty clear in the very beginning. So thank you so much for hearing me out, and goodbye.